Welcome back to another day in the world of horsepower, design, and pure automotive excitement here on Car Craze. Today, we're diving into something that has fans of American sedans buzzing, the highly anticipated, long-rumored return of a legend, the 2026 Chevy Caprice. This isn't just a nameplate we're talking about. The Caprice has deep roots in American car culture. It's been a family sedan, a police cruiser, and even a symbol of V8-powered comfort and dominance on the highway. So the question is, what could the 2026 model bring to the table in a world obsessed with SUVs and electric crossovers? Let's talk about what a modern Caprice would need to succeed, what we're hearing from inside sources and spy shots, and what this car could mean for Chevrolet's future. First, let's rewind just a bit. The Chevy Caprice originally hit the streets in 1965 and quickly became one of the best-selling full-size cars in America. It offered big engines, roomy interiors, and smooth rides, the kind of car that made long road trips a breeze. Over the years, it evolved, grew in size and comfort, and became a staple in both the consumer and law enforcement markets. Then, in the 90s, it disappeared from the public lineup. In the early 2010s, GM brought back a version for police departments, the Caprice PPV, based on the Australian Holden Commodore. But again, it was short-lived. Since then, we haven't seen a Caprice offered to everyday drivers. That could change in 2026. Rumors, insider leaks, and spy photos suggest Chevrolet is working on something big, possibly a rebirth of the Caprice as a full-size performance luxury sedan or even a sport wagon. And honestly, in today's market, that might be exactly what Chevy needs to stand out. So what could the 2026 Caprice look like? From what we know, the design is expected to blend modern muscle with classic proportions. Think long hood, wide stance, and aggressive but refined styling. Based on camouflaged test mules spotted recently, the body seems stretched and aerodynamic, not bloated like some full-size sedans from the past. Expect LED matrix lighting, sculpted body lines, and two styling directions depending on the trim, chrome and classic for luxury, or blacked out and bold for sportier models. The front grille will likely be bold and clean, with a wide intake, giving it a presence that turns heads even when parked. Underneath, the Caprice may ride on a version of GM's Alpha platform, the same architecture used by the Cadillac CT5 and Camaro, which could mean rear-wheel drive is standard, with all-wheel drive optional on certain trims. That's already a promising start for driving enthusiasts. Let's talk powertrains, because that's where things get really interesting. We're hearing there will be multiple engine options for different trims and customer preferences. The base model might come with a 2.7-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder, good for around 310 horsepower. This would deliver solid performance while keeping efficiency in mind. A mid-level engine could be the 3.6-liter V6, pushing out around 335 horsepower, ideal for those who want more grunt without going full muscle. And for the enthusiasts, there's a rumored 6.2-liter naturally aspirated V8 coming to a performance trim, possibly an SS, with 420 horsepower and 460 pound-feet of torque. Transmission choices are expected to include an 8-speed or 10-speed automatic, and while there's no word yet on a manual transmission, we can dream, right? So what about the interior? Well, if Chevy is serious about competing in the modern sedan segment, they'll need to pack the Caprice with top-tier tech and comfort. Expect a fully digital instrument cluster, a massive central infotainment touchscreen, possibly 14 inches or more, and all the modern connectivity features: wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, voice control, and over-the-air updates. In terms of materials, upper trims could offer quilted leather seats, real wood or aluminum accents, ambient lighting, and perhaps even massage seats. Rear seat passengers will likely enjoy reclining seats, optional dual-screen entertainment systems, and climate zone controls. The Caprice should also come loaded with Chevy's latest safety and driver assistance tech. Think adaptive cruise control, automatic emergency braking, blind spot monitoring, lane keep assist, and a 360-degree camera system. On higher trims, it may even offer Super Cruise, GM's hands-free highway driving system. Now, we know what you're thinking. All of this sounds great, but what's the price? Based on recent reports, we expect the 2026 Caprice to start around $38,000 for a base model. Mid-level trims could hit the $45,000 to $50,000 range, and fully loaded SS or Premier trims might top out near $60,000 or more, especially with the V8 and luxury packages. So, where does the Caprice fit in today's market? The sedan market has shrunk dramatically in recent years, especially for full-size cars. Most buyers want SUVs or crossovers. But that could actually work in the Caprice's favor. If Chevy positions it right, as a high-performance, luxury-leaning alternative to cookie-cutter crossovers, it could carve out a strong niche. Look at what Dodge has done with the Charger and what Cadillac is doing with the CT5V. There is still demand for powerful, stylish, rear-drive sedans, especially if they come with a dose of nostalgia and real presence on the road. Also, with interest growing in wagons and sport tourers, in some markets, a Caprice Classic wagon variant could do surprisingly well. Think of it like a domestic answer to the Audi A6 Allroad or Volvo V90 Cross Country, but with more muscle and a lower price tag. There's also speculation that Chevy may offer a hybrid variant or at least start preparing for an electrified future with the Caprice. That might not come until later down the line, but it would align with GM's broader strategy of moving toward EVs by the 2030s. Let's not forget the importance of branding here. Bringing back the Caprice name isn't just about selling cars, it's about making a statement. It's about showing that Chevy still cares about driving, about design, about offering choices beyond SUVs and crossovers. But reviving a legacy car also comes with risk. If the 2026 Caprice doesn't deliver in performance, design, or quality, it could tarnish the name rather than elevate it. Chevy will have to nail the execution, from engine performance to ride quality to tech integration and build materials. So, what do we think overall? The 2026 Chevy Caprice could be one of the boldest moves GM has made in years. It's a chance to re-enter a segment many automakers have abandoned. It's an opportunity to leverage a beloved nameplate while giving consumers a true alternative to generic SUVs. If Chevy delivers, if they give us a car that looks sharp, drives well, offers real power and comfort, and comes in at the right price, the Caprice could make a huge comeback. It won't be a mass-market volume car, but it doesn't have to be. It just needs to be great at what it is, a full-size American sedan with soul. We're keeping a close eye on this one. And if official announcements drop, you'll hear it here first on Car Craze. We'll be ready to test it, compare it, and give you the real-world insights you won't find anywhere else. Until then, let us know in the comments. Would you buy a 2026 Chevy Caprice? What engine would you want, Turbo 4, V6, or V8? Would you prefer a sedan or wagon body? And what's the right price point for you? Thanks for riding with us today. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to Car Craze, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a new drop. We'll see you next time, same road, same obsession. Keep chasing the cars that move you.